Hey guys, so it is currently Wednesday, and we all know what this means by now, hopefully, and that means it's time for Top 5 Wednesday, and this topic was not very hard to come up with. So, this week's topic is top 5 books I had trouble finishing. And again, these books are actually in order, which this is weird because this seems to be like a normal occurrence now in my top 5 Wednesdays. So let's go ahead and get started. Book number 5 is going to be This Secret Year by Jennifer R. Hubbard. Again, I did a book talk on this, and it's probably really bad because it was my first booktube video ever, so I'll link it in my pants if you want to watch it. I probably wouldn't watch it though because it's really bad. Anyways, this book was really boring to me and I just didn't like it. Although I did finish it in 3 days, but that was only because I was sick for 2 of those days and I had nothing else to do, and I'm not one to quit reading a book. Coming in at number 4 is going to be The Night Circus by Erin Morgenstein? I think it's Morgenstein. Whatever. So, it's not that I didn't enjoy this book, because I really did. It was nice, and I love the imagery, and I love how it was written, and how everything played together. But it wasn't one of my favorite books, and I do have a book talk on this one as well, and I will link it in my pants if you want to go watch it. Although it was really good, it had some really, really slow parts, and I had to force myself to keep reading, and I really don't like doing that because then I feel like I don't enjoy the book as much when I have to do that. And I had to do that a lot with this book because there were some really slow parts, and I was just like, I'm not into it right now, and I really wanted to put it down, but I was like, I gotta finish it so I could read something else. So this is coming in at number 4. Book number 3 is going to be The Scarlet Letter by Nathaniel Hawthorne, and oh my gosh, I hated this book. I read it for summer before my sophomore year because I had to read it for my AP English class over summer, and it's not that the story was bad because normally I really like historical fiction and stuff like that, so I would have really enjoyed this book, but what made me hate it so much is that I had to annotate it. I don't know if you can even see my writing. I wrote like really light in pencil, like, see? I don't know if you can even read that. I can't even read that. Like, I have crappy handwriting. And then I couldn't sit down and like read it and get it over with during the summer. So I finished the night before school started to turn it in for my grade. And I really didn't like it. Coming in at number 2. Okay, I feel like I bag on this book so much on any of my videos, especially my top 5 Wednesdays and tag videos that requires this, but coming in at number 2 is going to be New Moon by Stephanie Meyer. If you have watched several of my other videos, you understand my hatred for this book. This book was, why is there writing in here? Oh, my aunt and uncle got me this for my birthday. Or Christmas, or some kind of holiday or something, because look how cute that is. Can you read it? That's so sweet. They're so sweet. I didn't realize she gave me this book. Anyways, it's really slow and Bella's really whiny, and I didn't like it because it took forever. I don't feel like she had to take 563 pages to talk about how whiny Bella is for like over half the book and how much she misses Edward and blah 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 blah. Okay. Oh my gosh, I did a Fault in Our Stars reference in this video. That's so cool. Anyways, I hated it. So boring. Because of this book, if you don't already know, I'm pretty sure most of you do, if you have watched several of my videos, this is the reason I have not finished the Twilight saga, because I can't get, this book was so boring and it's horrible and I hate it, and I haven't read Eclipse or Breaking Dawn because of this book. Don't throw eggs at me or whatever you're gonna do, don't curse me out. I do plan on reading them eventually. I'm gonna go back and reread. I will reread this, but yeah, so it's gonna happen eventually. But again, getting off topic from this video like I seem to do all the time, this is number 2 because it's so boring and I hate it. And coming in at number 1 is going to be In Cold Blood by Truman Capote. I read this past month or so ago. I read it in May. Yeah, so last month. I read this for my AP English class. It's a non-fiction, and it's about the retelling of these 2 killers that killed this family in Kansas in 1950, I think 1950 something. And so we were supposed to read this and annotate it, and it's gonna be, we did all this crap for it for school. I read most of it, to be honest. I really did. I tried to get into it because it sounded like a really cool, but the way the author wrote some of the things and how he was trying to gain sympathy for one of the killers, I couldn't do it anymore. I was like, I'm done. And on top of that, I was falling behind my reading anyways for class. So I never actually finished the book. I don't like it. I never plan on finishing it. It's something different. If you want to see, I stopped on page 326, and I skipped sections too anyway, so that's not even really where I stopped. But never finished it, don't plan on finishing it. It was so boring. I had to force myself to read. I was up to like 1 a.m. almost every night trying to catch up on reading, and it just never happened. And I don't like this book, and I just don't like it. So that's gonna be number 1 right here. Alright, well that is it for my Top 5 Wednesday. I'm trying to do something different with my hair here, I guess, and I'm not sure I'm liking it because it feels weird when I have it all over one shoulder. I don't know how people do this. Maybe if I like shaved my head it'd be different. Don't worry, I'm not gonna shave part of my head. I would never be able to pull off that look, trust me, I know. Look out though, because towards the end of this week, it'll probably be the beginning of next week, I'm going to be posting a surprise video, and I'm super excited to do it. Let me know your top 5 for this one, or if you did your video, link it in the comments and I'll go watch it, because like I say, every time I do one of those, I love watching everybody else's videos. I love finding new people to follow or subscribe. This is YouTube, so subscribe to. And yeah, so I will see you guys next time with a Top 5 Wednesday book talk or a tag video. Until then, I'm Chrissy, and goodbye.